tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Sale Senpai Kawaii. Y hoy vamos a hacer, digamos, un video muy especial. No va a ser una reacción, bueno, sí va a ser una reacción, pero una reacción de ASMR que supuestamente yo subí hace mucho tiempo, pero no se logró, digamos, tener tantas visitas. Apenas solo tuvo 4 debido a que hubo un problema con, digamos, con las que tradujeron este ASMR. Bueno, les voy a explicar, obviamente, cómo es la historia. Como sabrán, yo hace un mes yo puse en comunidad de que iba a reaccionar iba a hacer, digamos, no un doblaje, pero sí iba a poner, digamos, las respuestas. Yo ASMR en la cual tradujeron y obviamente yo iba, digamos, vi anteriormente ya la historia. Obviamente ya tengo ya la historia, ya está al día, pero igual quería, digamos, ser, bueno, no una reacción, obviamente, sino, digamos, no sé cómo dicen aquí, reacción, algo así, no sé cómo dicen en inglés, pero algo así. Pero digamos yo dando respuestas. Bueno, ¿qué pasó? Supuestamente yo lo había hecho. Lo subí a YouTube. Normalmente yo pensé que todo iba a salir bien. Incluso puse el nombre de las personas que elogiaron este ASMR, en la cual es el, digamos, el video original de otro youtuber que es inglés y que se llama Yosuja. Y los que tradujeron este ASMR son, digamos, un canal que está suscrita, como he dicho, y que se llama Lily Zoom. Bueno, ¿qué sucede? Después de que pasó, digamos, una media hora de que subí el video, una de las chicas, de las traductoras, me escribió por Instagram. Porque obviamente yo siempre, cada vez que tuve una historia a su Instagram, yo siempre reacciono y pongo comentarios. Incluso algunas veces, la mayoría de veces entro a su en vivo. No sé de que me escribió que no estuvo bien que hiciera eso porque cambié todo el trasfondo, puso otras imágenes. Bueno, sí puso otra imagen, obviamente, porque no quería, digamos, copiar el mismo material, quería poner, digamos, o sea, era el mismo material, pero puse una imagen diferente, obviamente. Y que supuestamente era una reacción y no era un video de respuestas y todo eso. Pues no, bueno, no se enojaron, pero sí como que me llamaron la atención a mí. Y yo obviamente me sentí mal porque yo no quería llegar a molestar nada por el estilo. Y entonces decidí mejor borrar el video para evitar problemas. Le dije, disculpa, no quise decir eso. Pensé que poner un toque mío para no ser tan igual al tuyo, pero bueno, creo que fue un error. Bueno, total, nos disculpamos, todo eso. No hubo tanta bronca, no hubo ni pelea por el estilo. Todo salió perfecto, todo bien, normal. Incluso ahora creo que somos amigas ya, algo así. Entonces, bueno, ahora voy a volver a reaccionar el video, pero ahora va a ser con mi cara, viendo desde mi dirección. Claro que de repente hago unas respuestas, algo así, pero va a ser más reacción, obviamente. Porque obviamente quiero, digamos, yo ya prometía ya hacer el video, así que lo voy a hacer. Y bueno, si ustedes quieren, y bueno, la serie que se llama Fantasy Series es de Kiribaku X Listender, como dicen ellos en Lily Zoom, en el canal Lily Zoom. Y pues yo quiero, digamos, volver a reaccionar este video porque me comprometí a hacerlo con ustedes. Y bueno, pues, y si quieren que este contenido nuevo que tengo en el canal siga subiéndose, o sea, si quieren el segundo capítulo de esta serie que se llama viaje, ay, no me acuerdo el nombre. No, Fantasy Series, Fantasy Series. Perdón, me confundí. Se llama Fantasy Series, es del canal Lily Zoom. Ellos son los autores de la serie, de la serie, porque esta serie original es de otro youtuber llamado Yosuja, como dije anteriormente, y de otro, bueno, y también, bueno, no, aparte de ellos, la parte de traducir estos ASMR, también traducen otros ASMR de otros youtubers ASMRs que hacen ASMR, pero en inglés. Y ellos traducen, obviamente, en el idioma español, o sea, los traducen, o sea, ponen subtítulos, no he dicho. Ya, bueno, ya. Entonces, hoy voy a reaccionarlo, y si quieren que reaccione la segunda parte, se les ha gustado esta primera parte y quieren reaccionar la segunda parte de la serie, me ponen, bueno, este video tiene que llegar a los 50 o 500, no, 50 o 90 me gustas. Y si es así, entonces, y es en poco tiempo, chévere, le puedo. Yo la toque, reaccionar el segundo capítulo y ya está, listo, se acabó. Bueno, pues eso es lo que quería decir, pues es que digamos explicar este malentendido. Obviamente que no pude subir el otro video, tuve que borrar el otro video porque obviamente salió mal. Y obviamente me sentí mal porque obviamente me salió bonita la miniatura, me salió todo, pero bueno, no quiero, digamos, tener pelea. Y creo, bueno, me tenía un poco de razón. No, creo que me agarré un video que es de, bueno, no es de ellos, sino es un video traducido, pero ya traducido por los actores, y no me parece justo que haga un video propio, pues. Pero bueno. Ahora voy a sonar este anime como debió ser, así que sí, así que cómodos cómodos, que comencemos. Bueno, como es un advertencia como siempre, los videos se suben en este canal, tienen el único propósito de traducirlos al idioma español, como dije, ningún video es de nuestra propiedad, y todos los archivos de autores les conocen la descripción del video. Bueno, obviamente voy a poner el video original debajo de la descripción de este video. Uso audífonos para una referencia. Ya tengo los audífonos puestos, así que ya está. Así que comencemos. Bueno, les voy a contar un poco de historia. Trata de alguien, bueno, ya, vemos primero para que entiendan. Ya.
I'm home. Welcome back. Good hunting, huh?
Este es Kirishima.
That bag looks heavy. Of course it is, shitty scales. Not all of us suck at hunting, you know. If we left it up to you, we'd starve. Hey, I can hunt just fine. My kills just are a little extra crispy is all.
En este mundo, Kirishima es un dragón y Bakugo es un príncipe.
Jewel, Bakugo's being mean to me.
Bueno, joyas sobre nosotros.
Huh? I'm not being mean.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
Telling the damn truth.
¿Qué es malo con él?
Well, at least our treasure's on my side. Yeah, you bunch of dimwits. Now hurry up and help me prepare this thing.
Le va a cazar un ciervo, no sé qué va a cazar.
What are we making? Planning on throwing this into a stew.
Ah, ok, este es un venado, entonces no sé qué es.
Great! We just got some of those super spicy peppers out of the garden, too. I can't wait. Just the smell of the meat is driving me crazy. Oi! Ow! Stop drooling over the damn kill, stupid lizard. We gotta cook it first. Right. It just smells so good.
Obviamente este es un... antes de contar la verdadera historia. Bueno, eso va a ser.
The sooner we get the thing prepared, the sooner we can eat. Now stop being a nuisance and skin the damn thing already. Right.
Despéjalo tú, pues.
Let me at it.
¿Qué es tu sirviente? Cosa.
There. Now nothing to do but to wait. And I mean it this time, Kirishima. You take the lid off that pot, I'm gonna take your fingers off. Got me? Fine. So stingy. How about a story to keep us busy?
Ahora voy a contar la historia de cómo los conocimos.
A story, huh?
Obviamente esta historia, serie, trata de cómo fue que conocimos a Kogo y a Kirishima.
Which one? Oh! Tell the story of how we met our treasure.
¿Ves?
You gotta be kidding me. You want to hear that one again? You make me tell that stupid story at least twice a week. Come on, Bakugo.
Cuento ya.
Dinner's gonna take a while anyway, so... Please? Alright, shitty scales. Alright. Just knock it off with the eyes and settle in. If you idiots get squirmy, I'm stopping. We'll be good. Promise. Come here, treasure. There we go. Nice and cozy. Now, story. Oh, getting demanding, are we? Fine. It all began in a world separate from this one, where there were no dragons and no magic.
O sea, el mundo moderno.
That's what you thought at first. You were a scholar. Could barely afford to feed yourself, let alone the books you needed for your studies. So you did your research inside the library. You were studying the ancient history of your world. Even though your world sounds like a pretty boring place if you ask me.
Sí, claro.
Hello there. Welcome to the library. Anything in particular you're looking for today?
Un libro.
I see. Ancient
Estoy antigua.
history, eh?
Yo pediría un libro sobre la IA, porque como yo estudio comunicación audiovisual.
Not quite sure what's back there myself, but you might find what you need if you go looking.
You walked through rows and rows of tall shelves littered with books, new and old, big and small. The library felt akin to a labyrinth. You found yourself surprised by just how far it stretched on and on.
Okay.
You finally reached the back of the
Estoy
library.
caminando y buscando, mentira.
You were met with rows of old, dusty, and neglected books. They looked as if they hadn't been shown any care in years. As if they were
Ese es
lost
el
to time,
río de los libros. Mentira.
entombed in these shelves. A place where no one goes. It was back there, in the desolate, quiet end of the library, that you found something extraordinary. Something that would change the course of your lonely, exhausting life forever. As your fingers gently grazed the spines of the rows of dusty books, you found one that seemed to catch your eye. Call out to you. It was as if time itself had halted around you as you held this tome in your hands. It was heavy, but it wasn't very sizable. You open up the book and slowly flip through the old and yellowed pages. It was written in a strange language, some form of scripture that you couldn't quite comprehend. Just when you started to feel as if it was pointless in trying to make sense of this tome, you flipped one last page. And there, inset in the pages, was a gem. As red as molten lava.
Esa es la joya donde se transporta al mundo de Bakugo y Kirishima. Ya, mejor digo ese spoiler porque si no, no van a disfrutar el video.
You couldn't take your eyes off it. It was as if it was calling to you. You plucked it from its home and held it up into the sunlight for a proper look. You wondered to yourself, why is something so valuable just sitting here for anyone to take? Perhaps you thought for just a split moment that you should take it for yourself. But just as that greedy thought popped into your mind, the gem began to glow in the palm of your hand. It started off as nothing but a little spark, until it suddenly engulfed you in its light. You gasped for air, and you tried to call out for help as the ground disappeared beneath your feet. Your body became completely weightless.
Estoy haciendo mismo
All
que
you
estoy
could see was
haciendo.
that blinding glow that was swallowing you. You weren't in the library anymore, and that was apparent by the sudden gust of wind that flowed around your form like a river. You finally gained your vision back, but to your horror, you found yourself high up in the clouds.
¡Ah! Vértigo.
You started to plummet once the last bit of light fades from the gem clutched in your palm. Your heart fluttering in your chest as you stared down at the grassy field miles below
No
you.
puedo.
And then, everything went black.
Uy, Dios. Y nos morimos, mentira. Ya se fue, chicas, como nos morimos, mentira. No, mentira. No me digas, perdón. Lo malo que esta historia es que no tiene romance. O sea, solo somos compañeros nomás. No somos parejas. Como el otro serie que también traducen a Kalerizum, que se llama Rumi. Kariboko Rumi. Pisadas. Es Kirishima. Recuerden, Kirishima es el rojo y Bakugo es el naranja.
Are you alright? Your head's bleeding. Hey, can you keep your eyes open? There we go. Can you see me? How many fingers am I holding up? That was where you met Shitty Scales. Flat on your back in a field of all things. You were terrified at first. And who wouldn't be? A mountain of a man looming over you with bright red hair, a mouth full of sharp teeth and deep ruby-colored eyes. Vibrant crimson wings, pointed ears and large horns protruding from his forehead and a thick tail, long enough to sweep the grasslands below his feet. He was like nothing you have ever seen before in your own realm. Oh, Bakugo, you think my eyes are like rubies? That's so sweet.
Okay, fanservice. Hay fanservice.
You want to tell this story? No, I'll be quiet. Good. Because I'm not going to keep going if you interrupt me again. You screamed and tried to crawl away from him, but your head was spinning, and you didn't get far. The pain in your body was too much, and you felt yourself go slack against the warm grass below you. You prayed to whatever god may be up there, that this stranger would leave you alone. Hey, don't be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. Shh. Calm down, alright? You're injured. Try not to overdo it. Why are you out here in the middle of a field anyways? You fell from the sky? Huh. You don't smell like a dragon.
Se siente como si violeta de verdad, por eso se me re.
You think you were transported here? A book with a gem inside? That sounds like magic to me. Powerful magic at that. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Yeah, this is probably what did it. Just holding it, I can sense the magic. It's pretty potent. I see where it fits. Let me just... There. You should hold on to this tightly, traveler. It wouldn't be a good idea to lose it. Here, you can borrow my satchel.
Acá dice, tú somos viajera o viajero. Es que esta soy neutra. Pues de hombre o mujer.
There you go.
Ok, para mujeres, creo. Bueno.
Now, that wound looks pretty bad. So why don't you come with me back to my camp? I'll bind it for you and I can get you some food too. I know you have to be starving after all that. I hear transportation magic can be really draining. Well, here. Can you sit up? There we go. I'll give you a piggyback ride to our camp. Just wrap your arms around my neck and I'll lift you up. Don't worry about my wings. You won't hurt them. There we go.
Tienen que escuchar a Kirishima cuando se transforma en dragón. Bueno, chicos, si quieren esta segunda parte, suscríbanse, denle like a este video y bueno, y que el video llega a 500.
You can just call me Kirishima. I never expected to run into someone from another world on my hunting trip today. It's a good thing I stumbled across you. It's almost sunset. The monsters that come out at night are pretty bloodthirsty and unforgiving. But don't you worry, traveler. I'm here for you. I'll make sure you're nice and safe. We'll get this all sorted out, so don't fret. It's not that far, don't worry. I can actually see the glow of the fire between the trees up ahead. See that? Almost there. We'll get you all healed up and fill your belly full of meat. Now I'm craving meat. Smell that? I think Bakugo's cooking something up over the fire. Ahoy, Blasty! I'm back. I, didn't quite manage to kill anything for us, but I did find this. And that. That's when we first met. You were a dizzy, bloody mess, clinging to my dragon's back, as helpless as an infant.
De mi dragón.
And needless to say, I was pissed that shitty scales dragged you back instead of a kill. Oi! The hell did I tell you about bringing in strays, stupid lizard? Drop them. Now. Bakugo, hold on! Wait a moment! I said, drop them. Now, Kirishima.
Sacó su espada.
Bakugo, I can't just drop them. Put your sword away. They're not gonna hurt anyone, huh? They could be a poacher, or a damn thief. Look at these clothes. The hell are they wearing? They don't look like they're from here. Bakugo, please. I made a promise to you. To follow you to the ends of the earth. I made that oath to you. And I'll never go back on it. You have my full devotion. But right now, I need you to trust me. Please put your sword away. They need our help. They're injured and... You're right. They aren't from here. Sheathe your sword and I'll explain more. Kirishima, if this goes wrong even once, I'll cut your goddamn tail off. And I'll let you, my prince.
Dice que pan serví.
Fine.
Tengo que pasar algo. Después de escuchar esto, empecé a creer el Bakugo Kirishima.
There. You said you'd explain, so get to it. Alright. But please, let's heal them first. I'm worried that they may have a bad head injury. I think we still have some of those potions Ochako gave us a little while ago, right? The ones that speed up the healing process? So they're gonna use up our damn potions now, eh? Check the satchel near my bedroll. Thank you. Here, traveler. I'm going to put you down, okay? Just right next to the warm fire. You can sit on my bedroll. It's pretty comfortable. Just try to stay awake for me.
Patete creo que es un tipo de cama, ¿no? Que no conozco mucho las palabras.
So what the hell happened to your head, outsider? I listened to your tale. And I was pretty convinced by then that Kirishima had dragged some drunk, raving lunatic into our camp. I've never heard of such magic before. The idea of traveling between realms seemed way too far-fetched. And Kirishima, for a dragon, he's got the biggest bleeding heart I've ever seen. And I thought he was just too stupid to realize how crazy your story sounded. Huh? You hit it when you fell from the sky. Shitty scales. Are you sure they haven't gotten into the mead? Yes, my prince, they're not drunk. Just wounded.
Parece que estuviera sacando como hielo, ¿no? Parece hielo.
Ah, here it is. Here you go, traveler. It doesn't taste the greatest. Just drink it down as quickly as you can, okay? I'll get some bandages ready.
Vale.
There you go. Make sure you get every last drop. Hurry up. I want to know why the hell you insisted on bringing them here. We don't need another damn mouth to feed, and you know that, Kirishima. The last thing we need right now is a burden. Hey, Bakugo. How do they possibly be burdening us? We have enough meat to last us weeks. Please don't make them feel as if they're a burden. That's just not true. Just hurry up and explain why they're here in my camp then. Our camp. I brought them here because the sun's going down and they'd be easy prey out in the middle of the fields like that. Sounds to me like you should have just left them there. They said something about transportation magic. Apparently they found a magical tome. I honestly sensed it before I found them. Why don't you show it to him while I bandage up your head? Huh? The hell's this?
Un libro.
Hand it over. Some kind of scripture. Can you read it? Do I look like some shitty scholar like that damn Deku?
Deku. No te van a hacer que hace Deku.
Traveler, hold still for me. I'm going to bandage you up now. I'm sorry if it stings. This isn't anything I've seen before. What's this? There we go. Now, you just have to wait for the potion to kick in. It should be better by tomorrow. Oh, this gem. Looks valuable. Huh? Oh! That was with them when they fell. The magic it holds is strong. I'm pretty sure that's what brought them here in the first place. Maybe we'll take it as payment for you freeloading in our camp and using our supplies. We can't just take it from them. It might be the only key to getting them back home to their own world. And how the hell is that my problem, huh? I could go. Stop giving me those big stupid eyes before I pluck them out of your head. Damn overgrown lizard. You're not cute. I could go. Fine. Take your damn book back. But we're going into town tomorrow. And I'm gonna see how much this goes for. If it's worth it, I'm selling it. Bakugo. Instead of selling it, why don't we see if anyone in town knows how to read the scripture? Maybe it'll explain how to use the power in order to get them back to their world. Why is this any of my problem? Why should I waste my time helping this stranger, huh? Don't you remember what Her Majesty said when she sent us out on this journey? You're supposed to be learning what being a good prince is about, which includes taking care of your subjects and those who enter your kingdom. Do you really want it to get back to her that you were doing the exact opposite? You wouldn't dare, Shitty Scales, wouldn't I? Despite the threat of the hag's wrath hanging over my head, I didn't really care about your problem or getting you back to whatever imaginary place you came from. I wanted that gem. Now I was going to get it one way or another. I just had to bide my time and play along. Fine. But they're gonna pull their weight if they're gonna be following us. Freeloading isn't a damn option, outsider. You hear me? Yes! Thanks, Bakugo. Think of the adventure this could bring us. I'm excited just thinking about it. We'll see. Now, get the damn meat off the fire before it burns. Not the meat! Oh no. Please don't be burned.
Y se quemó.
Got it. Here, traveler. Want to take a bite? Dumbass. It's too hot. It's right off the flame. You have to cut it first. Humans can't handle the heat like you can. At least I'm pretty sure they're human at any rate.
Creo que soy humana.
Here, outsider. Eat. Before Shitty Scales eats it all. And believe me, he will. Night's falling now. Gotta douse the fire before any idiot monsters see it and decide to raid us.
Ay, me encanta.
So good. You sure you're not a Naga? Did you even taste it? Chew your damn food and stop swallowing it whole before you choke, you dumb lizard. So, you're really from another world, eh?
Sí.
What do you call your home?
Tierra.
Huh? Never heard of it. You know, I'm pretty good at reading people. I know when they're telling the truth, and I know when they're lying to me. If I get the tiniest sense you have ulterior motives, I won't hesitate to make you wish that fall had taken you out.
Se le cayó la carne.
Understood, outsider.
Se comió la carne del suelo.
Glad we're on the same page.
Bueno, es un dragón, obviamente. Yo sé, pero me encanta cómo Grichi me mastica.
Today's been pretty long. Guess we should probably call it a night. Well, how's your head? Do you think you can sleep it off?
Yep.
I know that potion kind of takes a lot out of you. You must be feeling pretty sleepy by now, huh?
I'm going to bed. You two better shut up.
Of course, Your Highness.
Rest up. We have a long way to go tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. Hey, you can share my bedroll, traveler. I don't want you to sleep on the cold ground with a head wound. I'm really sorry, you know. It can't be easy to have something like this happen to you. But we're gonna try and help you, okay? So don't cry. Of course I can tell. I can smell the salt.
Ya estamos llorando.
Got a really good nose. Here. My mother's used to do this for me when I was scared as a whelpling. There we go.
Pronto será un episodio de cuando Bakugo y Kirishima eran niños.
So chill. Last thing we need is for you to fall ill.
I swear to the gods, shitty skills if you two don't quiet down.
Sorry. We'll be quiet. Don't worry, okay? Just try to rest. Things will look better in the morning. We'll take good care of you. We'll get you back home. And that's a promise.
Arigato, Kirishima-su.
That was the first night we spent together. It was cold. But I had my cape, and you had Kirishima's wings. It wasn't easy for you.
Aquí de Kirishima ya me aseguro que yo sí.
Thrown into another in a
Y él está
matter
con
of
su bala
moments.
así. Sí, sí.
You tossed and turned. At least until Shitty Scales curled around you, soothing your racing mind with his warmth.
Me siento protegida.
At least the big idiot was good for something. You tried your best to get some sleep, because tomorrow we were to set off on our first adventure. Through the winding paths of the thicket wood.
Inicio de una gran aventura.
It was nothing impressive if you'd seen the capital city. But it was close, and there was a certain acquaintance of mine who could possibly help us translate the tome. Though I was more keen to tear his head off than ask for help.
Habla de Deku, habla de
Kirishima was
Deku.
whining. So to Ambermore we would go, the second the sun rose over the lands. Once sleep finally took you, you dreamt of your home. You dreamt of the people you once knew. People who didn't give you a second glance. Kirishima dreamt of the adventure that lay ahead of us. And me? I dreamt of what I could gain from the strange mad person my dragon brought to me. someone who claimed to fall from the sky because of a gem inside of a book. It was madness. But part of me was curious as to what adventure this would bring us. And we would soon find out.
Ahí termina. Bueno, chicos, ha sido la primera reacción de un ASMR en la cual conté de que es el video original de Yosuha, pero traducido por Irizum, lo cual es un grupo de traductores que traducen no solo los videos de Yosuha, sino también de otros youtubers que también hacen ASMR, pero en inglés, o sea, ponen los subtítulos, estas personas. Pero bueno, es un gran trabajo que están haciendo. Y bueno, como dije anteriormente, durante la relación, esta historia obviamente no es de amor prácticamente, porque bueno, por lo que he visto hasta ahora, porque yo obviamente estoy haciendo una reacción de esta serie, lo que he visto hasta ahora, bueno, lo he escuchado hasta ahora, no hay, digamos, una interacción entre personajes de manera romántica, solo hay como de amistad. Solo hay fanservice nomás, no hay como que besitos ni abracitos. Bueno, aparte Kirishima y Liz Tender, o sea, TNN, como dicen en CMR también. Entonces, entre la historia va a ser, digamos, obviamente es el primer video de un inicio de una aventura en la cual Kirishima y Bakun va a ayudar a nosotros, obviamente porque este video es neutro, puede ser hombre o mujer la persona que ayudan, para poder regresar a nuestro mundo, o sea, el mundo moderno, acá. Lo que me gustaría, no sé si en el futuro de repente, porque todavía no pasa eso, pero de repente en el futuro hay un video en el cual cuenta la historia de Kirishima, cómo Bakugo conoció a Kirishima, o cómo fueron su infancia, o también puede haber un video en el cual TNN o Liz Tender, como dicen acá, le dicen en el canal Irizum, lleven a Bakugo y a Kirishima al mundo moderno. O de repente sí, no sé, o de repente todavía no es traducido, esperemos que sí sea, pero no creo todavía, porque eso está, me habían contado de que esta serie ya lo tienen ya actualizado ya. Obviamente estoy esperando que se suba otro video. Pero sí, ahorita están traduciendo, mejor, subtitulando otros MRs para época navideña. Y también ya todo listo para octubre ya. O sea, ya están haciendo estamos haciendo el trabajo, porque me encontraron así me encontraron ellas, que siempre pasan a mesa con el material. Pero como dije, este canal es buenazo, deberían suscribirse también. Van a fantasear porque este youtuber llamado Yosuha hace muy buena SMR. La primera vez que lo escuché sentí que estaba junto a él, bueno, junto al personaje que hacía. Y bueno, también hay escenas, bueno, hay SMRs más 18, pero no están subidos al canal de Irizum, solo están subidos a su Drive y a su Facebook. Que créeme, vale la pena escuchar estos ASMR que hacen estas chicas y chicos, porque son buenos en el trabajo. Y bueno, es lo que digo, sí. Y pues, como dije anteriormente, estoy volviendo a versionar este video nuevamente. La anterior veces lo tuve que borrar porque un problema con las traductoras, pero ya se arregló, como dije. Así que le voy a estar versionar. Y como dije, si quieren ver la segunda parte de la serie se llama Fantaseries. Si quieren escucharlo antes de que yo reaccione, ya, ok. Pero si quieren que yo lo reaccione y escuché la SMR nuevamente, porque yo estoy volviendo a la reacción nuevamente, díganme en los comentarios, dejen su like. Ese video tiene que llegar a los... Ya, vamos a poner un rato más fácil. A 50 likes. Si este video llega a los 50 likes, entonces voy a reanudar el segundo capítulo. Y si es dentro de una semana o 2 semanas, ya, ok, reanudar rápido. Llega a los 50 likes y me pongo a grabar la reacción al segundo capítulo. Pero es dependiendo de ustedes, pues, si quieren reaccionar la segunda parte, nomás. Si es que les gustó este video y quieren que haga la reacción a la segunda parte de la serie Fantaseries, entonces déjenme sus comentarios, el like que les di, su like y listo. Bueno chicos, eso es todo por hoy. Espero que os guste bastante este video, que he hecho un video especial diferente, porque obviamente quiero llevar este contenido a mi canal, pero también depende de ustedes si quieren que lleve este canal. Y también además pedirles que también vean los otros videos que estoy reaccionando. He visto que hay pocas vistas en los últimos videos que he subido, como Love Is Change 2. No sé, o sea, antes cada vez que subía un video llegaba a los ya, aunque sea los 20 vistas o los 50 vistas. Pero ahora llega 1, 2, 3 vistas. Entonces dije, de repente o se están muriendo de la serie o YouTube no notifica el video. Pero pensé que es por YouTube. Quiero pensar que es por YouTube, obviamente. Así que vean el video. Yo lo subo al momento y lo notifico y pongo en comunidad ya que subí el nuevo video. Así que bueno. Eso, chicos, cuídense bastante. Como dije, denle like a este video, suscríbanse y no la próxima así reacción de nuevo anime o ASMR. Bueno, les quiero mucho. Chao, chao.